Hello, Alan Bradshaw here. I'm here with Professor Derek Mowbray of Management Advisory Service, and we're going to be chatting about the, hello by the way Derek.
I know.
And we're here going to be talking about the new Manager's Code in the NHS. Now this is going to be the first of 3 videos that we'll be recording about the new Manager's Code. And in this video we're going to be talking about background to the code, but in the other 2 videos we're going to be talking about the code itself, what it is, what it's for, why it's been introduced, and in the 3rd video we're going to talk about implementation. So Derek, in this video we really want to look at just to find out a little bit about the background to the code. What the work you've been involved in and why you were approached to do that. So can you tell us a bit about that?
I certainly can, Alan, and hello to you as well.
Hi.
I was very concerned with some aspects of the National Health Service over the last 3 to 5 years.
Sure.
A number of staff surveys, for example, have indicated that there's a separation of interest between managers and their staff. And the levels of sickness, absence and staff turnover were creeping up.
Sure.
And combined with all sorts of concerns over bullying, harassment and conflicts generally, which appear on websites and so on. And this was really concerning to me because my interest, as you well know, is on high-performing organisations, on well-being and reducing psychological distress.
Yeah.
So with this as background, I wanted to try and see whether I could bring about a change in the culture of the NHS.
Yes.
I had written quite regularly my views about how poor the culture is,
Yes.
and I wanted to find a way of improving it and
Yes.
bringing change and introducing a positive work culture.
Right.
So with that in mind, I went to the Institute of Healthcare Management because I thought they would be the prime movers in bringing about change. This is a management issue after all. And suggested that we ought to bring together a group of people with Dame Carol Black to discuss the issues of the culture of the NHS. So I made the suggestion that influential people from, let's say, the Royal College of Nursing, the British Psychological Society, the British Medical Association, as well as the Department of Health, should come together with Dame Carol Black, myself, and members of the Institute of Healthcare Management. And the IHM agreed to this, and away we went.
So what sort of process did you follow to, just to get this this initiative strategy off the ground?
Well, essentially, simply wrote to everybody with this in mind, that we wanted to try and change the culture of the NHS, look at some of the problems which were occurring. Amongst the other problems was the fact that a large number of chief executives were moving on really quite rapidly, and there were less interested people seeking to become chief executives.
Yeah.
A situation which would render the chief executive role extinct if it was a biological species. And so this was becoming really quite a critical issue. So we wrote to all the interested parties. I spoke to all of them, and we met originally in November 2008 and discussed all of these issues. And it was out of that discussion that Sue Hoggett from the Institute of Healthcare Management suggested that a review of the Code of Conduct should take place. And I was asked to perform that, which I've done.
Yes. Well, thanks very much, Derek. That's very good background information. Just to say that in the next video we're going to be looking at the Code of Conduct, the Manager's Code as it's called itself, what it is, what it's for and why it's been introduced. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.